Definitely feeling like a family. I feel like we have great chemistry together.
No doubt. And when you look at this team too, very senior-laden, including yourself, how have you tried to provide that leadership for this team?
I definitely lead by example. I just want to try to show positive attitude. Goes a long way.
Looking at this team and looking back on last week against Belmont, to not only beat them, but to sweep them as well. I mean, how big of a win was that?
It was huge, huge.
I mean, what went into that win?
Definitely execution, and I felt that we just had the drive to win and the motivation.
So how do you keep it rolling? You've got AC play coming up. You're starting off against South Adams. How do you keep it rolling?
It definitely starts in practice, for sure.
This team just really feels like a family, and everything on and off the court we do together, and just everything's good.
Looking back to last week, you take down Belmont, perennial powerhouse when it comes to volleyball in Northeast Indiana. How were you able to get that done last week?
We really executed when we played them. We had energy the whole time, and we were just there to play and win.
No doubts. And you look ahead to this coming week. Starting off AC play against South Adams, how do you keep it rolling against a really good team?
I think we just need to keep our energy up and keep executing and focus on winning.
Looking specifically with you as a senior, this is a very senior-laden squad.
Yeah.
What's been the most fun part about playing with these ladies the last 4 years?
We're all super close, and all of them are my best friends. So winning together and playing together is just it's the feeling is so good. I don't know.
And what have you been able to bring to the table from a leadership standpoint?
I like to lead by example, but I also like to be the hype person on the court. I love to scream and yell, and just whenever I get a kill, it just feels really good.
I would have to say senior leadership. We've got some phenomenal seniors. I have 6 seniors, and they are just fanatic on making sure that everybody does their job. So they execute, and they expect everybody else to execute. So senior leadership.
As part of this winning streak, it included a dominating win over perennial power Belmont. You not only beat them, but you get them in 3 sets too. I mean, what was the biggest takeaway from that match?
I would have to say we executed well. We talked the day before about eliminating a lot of the errors because Belmont just is so solid, and when you're playing against Craig's team, he's going to bring it every time, and so we had to bring it. If you don't bring it, you're not even going to come close to beating them. So I just felt we executed well, did a great job of executing. So yeah.
You mentioned that senior leadership, and what's been the most fun part about working with these ladies the last few years?
I would probably have to say all the different personalities and what they bring. I've got quiet ones, I've got fun ones, I've got very competitive ones. They just gel well. They absolutely love playing with each other, and they love each other. It's just fun to watch them be a family.
There's still a lot to look forward to this season, including a big matchup against South Adams to kick off AC play this week. How do you keep this momentum rolling throughout the rest of the season?
We just have to make sure that we keep our game plan and execute. Like I said, Ashley's going to bring it. We are actually kind of friends, and so we like playing against each other. So it'll be fun. We always like to play South Adams because we know that it'll be very competitive.